Hello and welcome everybody to Music on Monday, Season 2. I'm your new host, Connor Hagg. You can find Music on Monday on Instagram, and you can find my Instagram. And today's guest is Taylor Carnell.
Hi, my name is Taylor Carnell. I'm a musician from Lincoln, Nebraska, and I'm going to be performing one of my songs from my newest EP, Moving On. You can find me on Instagram, TC Official, and all streaming services, Taylor Carnell. I'm too naive to say no, but too smart to say yes. I don't wanna say I told you so. Let me clean this mess. She's forest green, I see when she looks at me. In those eyes, a million lies, so why we can't be. I told myself a million times to try to read between the lines. I won't let go, just give a reason to stay. I won't let go, but one more step I might break. I'm falling down, I hope you'll meet me there. When I fall down, I hope you'll treat me fair. We're just two souls on separate paths. In all these trees, they've blocked my visions past. How can I love something I cannot see? Oh, I don't know, I guess it's just me. I told myself a million times to try to read between the lines. I won't let go, just give a reason to stay. I won't let go, but one more step I might break. This is a piece of me I can't seem to let go. Engraved inside of me, I won't let go. I'm falling down, I hope you'll meet me there. When I fall down, I hope you'll treat me fair. I'm falling down, I hope you'll meet me there. When I fall down, I hope you'll treat me fair. I won't let go, just give a reason to stay. I won't let go, but one more step I might break. This is a piece of me I can't seem to let go. Engraved inside of me, I won't let go. I'm falling down, I hope you'll meet me there. When I fall down, I hope you'll treat me fair.
What's going on, everyone? Music on Monday, Season 2. I'm your new host. Today we have Taylor Carnell.
Hi guys.
How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Tell us about yourself.
So I am a pretty small artist based in Lincoln right now, and I used to do a lot of like hip hop, and that was kind of like my thing, and I've transitioned to new genres. So right now I would just consider myself a musician or like an artist more than anything. But I just released an EP and a single recently, and that's about it.
Yeah. I heard that you changed genres. How's that like?
It was very weird. Like I used to be so hip hop oriented, and I was kind of just going on stage and rapping my guts out, and there's like a vein sticking out of my forehead, and I didn't really like that. A lot of the people here in Nebraska didn't really like that, and I wasn't really getting any traction. So I decided to switch it up a little bit. I've always loved country. Like I'm a big Zach Bryan fan, and I've also always loved like more of the indie vibes. Like I'm a huge Richie Mitch and the Coal Miners fan, Backseat Lovers fan. So I really wanted to kind of like mix those two elements together. Oh, I'm also a Noah Kahan fan too. But as I started doing that, and as I started making more music in that genre, I definitely got a lot more attention, a lot more eyes on me since I started doing that. So I think it's the right direction that I'm headed right now.
And your new single, Spilt Wine, what's the inspiration behind that one?
Spilt Wine actually has like a really deep meaning behind it, which I'm really proud of. So it's about, I created, so we actually had an old project that was unfortunately thrown away. And what it was kind of like this persona that I created, which was like kind of like this hopeless romantic version of myself. And so we were building the story where this man fell in love with this girl, and the twist is this girl is actually like a murderer. She's a serial killer. And she goes around and she poisons like people and then kills them and murders them, and that's her way of coping with never being able to find someone that she loves. But this guy comes into the picture and she like poisons his drink, and that's why like in the lyrics I say like another glass of wine is another less breath of mine. So it was like the main character is taking drinks of this wine. He knows that there's poison in it, and he knows that she's bad, and he knows that she's gonna kill him, but he thinks that he can persuade her. So she kidnaps him after knocking him out, leaves him in the middle of nowhere. She kind of like feels this guy a little bit, but she's not gonna let this guy in. And so he gets back up and he keeps trying to find her over and over again, and she keeps putting him in these bad positions. So the whole point of that is just like people who go into a relationship knowing that it's bad and still getting up and trying to tackle it again. So it's a lot of like attachment issues that I've had to deal with, and I just kind of wanted to be super over dramatic and create this like movie scene, but that's what that whole song is about.
No more room for mistakes. Just know I tried, just know I tried. How much does it take to earn my pride? Just one more time. I'm just like you, I'm just like you, I'm just like you. Don't make it true. These childhood memories, I'll feel them for centuries. Take a piece away from me and take me home. Oh, I wanted to look up to you. I'll come up short, come up short. I wanted to be someone like you. I don't know why I even tried. So shut me out and go and hide, and go and hide, just go and hide. I'm just like you, I'm just like you, I'm just like you. Don't make it true. These childhood memories, I'll feel for centuries. Take a piece away from me and take me home. Oh, take a piece away from me and take me home. Oh, I'm just like you. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. Don't make it true.
Let's talk about why you started music.
So when I was a kid, when I was like 14 years old, like music has always been an interest for me, but I never took the initiative to actually do it. I had experienced something really traumatic when I was 14, and it kind of like, it gave me a new perspective. It like opened my eyes, made me realize that like life can be taken from somebody in a snap of the fingers, and we don't really think about it until we witness it happen. So I kind of just took that. We had a benefit for the situation to raise for hospital bills, and there was this blue Maestro by Gibson guitar that I was just like, it was like, blue's my favorite color, so I was looking at it, and my grandma saw that I was like walking around just kind of looking at it, like strumming the strings, stuff like that, and she was like, I want to buy this for you, and so she did. It was like $100 cheap little starting guitar. And then I have my uncle, shout out Uncle Joel, he got me an amp and a cord and everything I needed to start, and I just like, ever since I just couldn't put it down. And that just grew and grew and grew and grew. And eventually I was making my own originals instead of just playing like Smoke on the Water, you know what I mean? So it branched from that. But the whole point is like, I got that new perspective of life that like, you don't really get a second chance. Like, this is our only chance, and I feel like a lot of people, we kind of put everything off for later, like we have that second chance. So I was given that new perspective, and I just wanted to follow my dreams and keep going. So that was the story.
So your EP, Moving On, why don't you talk a little bit about that and where the inspiration came from on that one?
Moving On it's a very special project to me because the rap and the hip hop stuff was cool, but it was definitely a persona that I put on. Like, it wasn't me, but now that I'm like up with a guitar and I'm singing about some pretty deep topics, it's me, and so it's very scary. And I'm always nervous when I get on stage to perform those songs because it's like I'm coming from a very genuine place of pain that these songs were made from. So I made that EP to help me move on from my past that I couldn't accept. So everything in there is real. Like, these are all real things that I've experienced, real feelings that I felt. I got into that whole genre and that whole sound because I was listening to Stick Season a lot by Noah Kahn, and kind of just that branched into me wanting to do this. And I have a friend who's in a bluegrass band, so he helped teach me some stuff, and I just got on the mic, recorded it, and the whole goal is to just help me move on and hopefully help somebody else move on. Because that type of music really helped me in my worst moments. So I would love to just repay that. I feel like I kind of owe that to other people because music did that to me. So
This next song is called I'm Leaving, I'm Sorry. It's the last song on my EP, Moving On. It can be found on all streaming services. Impossible, don't waste your time. I've heard it all. Doesn't mean I think it's true. And I hate myself, I'm sorry to say it. You can think I'm full of shit. That doesn't make it true. But the sun still rises on my balcony, and the world still spins when I'm in agony. So I'm leaving. I won't forget to say goodbye. That's the hardest part. To watch my problems go. Maybe I'm not enough for you. When can I be enough for me? To love myself, I need to let this go. To love myself, I need to let you go. But that sun still rises on my balcony, and the world still spins when I'm in agony. So I'm leaving, I'm sorry. I won't forget to say goodbye. I've been holding me down and I can't escape. I'm trying to find a little bit of change. Oh, maybe I'll get to you. So I'm leaving, I'm sorry. I won't forget to say goodbye.
Were there any learning curves you had while making your Moving On EP? From like switching genres to like from hip hop to this new genre. What are the learning curves that you had?
The learning curves, like I think the biggest thing was picking the guitar back up, because I mean, when I was doing rap, I didn't need to play the guitar, so I was like probably 2 years off of not playing any instruments, so I had to reteach myself a lot. And I also had to learn music theory as well and figure out how to structure instrumentals, because I always use samples when I produced, but now this is all just like from scratch, and there's no samples used. So the biggest learning curve was also like I think storytelling as well. There's a lot of flaws in Moving On, I think, in my lyricism, and a lot of people have picked up on it. I mean, everyone gets hate comments, you know.
Yep.
But I do take that as criticism. I think that there's a lot that I need to learn about storytelling. I got pretty good at it with rap, but I just kind of have to rewire my brain now in this new genre and figure out like how I want to storytell and how I can speak my own truth and stay authentic at the same time without trying to copy anybody. So yeah, I think that authenticity was a big learning curve, learning a new instrument, figuring out how to record everything and make sure it's on beat and all that stuff. Like that was very difficult for me.
Do you feel like you're more of a musician now that you switched genres than when you were just in hip hop?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie, like I realized how difficult it was to perform with an instrument compared to just getting in, you know, just rapping. Like I was always so confident on stage while I rapped, but then like add this instrument and then also add like timing and stuff like that and making sure you stay on beat with the backtracks. That was very difficult. It does make me feel a little bit more like a musician, but I think that doesn't mean that like rap artists aren't musicians. I think that just means that I'm fitting more into where I'm supposed to be. So that's why I feel personally like I'm more of a musician, because I'm pushing more out of myself that I didn't think I could.
Do you have any upcoming projects for 2025?
Yes, so I've ventured into like this very like a lot more indie rock heavy. Sorry, Tyler. And I think I'm going to keep pushing that that sound, but I really want to mix like the folk elements. I love the banjo, I love the mandolin, and I've become very obsessed with those instruments as I've created this EP in this new genre. I have a couple singles coming out that are kind of like bluegrass pop, like folkish stuff. It's really, really funky. And I have a really close friend of mine, Miles Salazar, who is, he's crazy, and he does a couple solos on those, and that's, I'm very happy about it. Shout out to Miles. He actually did the original solo on Spilt Wine. That first solo that's on the recording was him. I created a second solo, but just want to send love to him. But yeah, so I really want to tune into this, like, this new sound. But I also don't want people to be able to classify my music. Like, I really want people to listen to this next project and be like, this is Taylor. Like, there's so many like influences and stuff mixed together, and it sounds original. Like, I love that there's specific bands and artists that I love that they just sound like them. Like, you can't put them in a category because they're just so out there and authentic, and I really want to chase that sound. I think that would define my success as a musician, would be being able to stay as authentic and just raw as I possibly can. So that's the goal with this next project that I'm currently working on right now.
This song is called Spilt Wine. It's my newest single, and you can find it on every streaming platform as well. Killing me. I know those lips don't lie. I know where you put the gun last night. Just another glass of wine is another last breath of mine. And I will sign a spilled wine, so clean up my head. I read he's dead, but still me on the road nowhere, with lipstick on my forehead. Decided I was going nowhere, just a picnic before bed. I will sign a spilled wine, so clean up my head. Oh, my head. I read he's dead, but still fine. I had a body instead. My head, he's dead but still fine. Oh, so fine. You're so fine.
So how many songs do you actually have released, and which one of them is your favorite?
I have a lot of songs released. I think I have, like, I have a whole back catalog on YouTube and SoundCloud that people can listen to of like all my first stuff that we took off streaming. So I think I have like 150 songs about total released, but on my streaming catalog, I think my favorite song would probably have to be Spilt Wine right now, because that is one of my best, I think, lyricism storytelling that I've ever done, just creating that super over dramatic thing. And we actually filmed our own live session, which is on YouTube. You can check it out. It's only got like 36 views, so give it some love, guys. It'd be really cool. Taylor Carnell on YouTube. But yeah, that's my favorite one.
Closing out the interview, do you have any final thoughts?
I'm just very appreciative to be on this. I mean, this is genuinely like my first time being on anything like this with interview questions. So I just want to say thank you to all the people that worked on this. You guys are working very hard, and I've messed up a lot on some of these recordings, and I appreciate you as well for staying here and asking me questions and all that. So that's it, yeah.